When you think of Southern California, what comes to mind? Sun? Surfing? Of course they do. But what about horses? That's just one of the surprises awaiting you in San Diego County, as Alyssa Caverley takes us on this week's One Tank Trip.
Each year, about 25 million people visit Los Angeles, either seeking their own dreams of stardom or coming to see the dreams of others. They come for the lifestyle, the sun, the sand, and the California coast. Many people visit Los Angeles every day. In fact, LAX is one of the busiest airports in the country. But if you are coming to the city, locals will tell you you definitely need a car to get around. It is a city that relies on 4 wheels to get from one end to the other. And although there is plenty to do in Los Angeles, it's sometimes good to use those 4 wheels and get out. Start driving about 25 miles south along the San Diego freeway, and you'll reach Gondola Getaway in Long Beach. Here you can experience gondola rides along the canals. It's not Venice, but it does give you a different perspective of California. First established in 1982, Gondola Getaway will take you for a ride with authentic boats imported straight from Italy.
The gondola is world famous. Everybody knows the word gondola, but there's probably about 20 or so Venetian types of boats, all used for different things, and some of them used for passenger. We have a Sondolo here that we brought back. That's another passenger boat in Venice.
Although clearly a very different way to explore the canals of Naples, California, with your very own gondola driver taking you through the neighborhoods. One final tip, it isn't just for romantic couples. They have a large boat designed for up to 14 people with a table right down the middle. And don't forget to bring the pizza and wine. Continue south about 41 miles to Orange County, stopping for lunch in Laguna Beach. We came for some great Mexican seafood at Las Brisas. The authentic Mexican guacamole will start you off, but there's also a seafood platter with local catch of the day. That's what you really want to order. And the location's not too bad either. Located right along the Laguna Beach shore, the cliffs and inlet provide an ideal view. You might even see a pod of dolphins alongside the surfers. Next, we head about an hour and 60 miles farther along the Pacific Coast Highway to our final destination, the South Coast Training Stables. With every activity, safety is always first. So whether you are a seasoned rider or just learning, you have to go through a short training session highlighting the basics.
All right, so if you're gonna ride, you need to put this on.
Okay.
This is a helmet. We require all of the guests and everyone who comes to ride, they need a helmet.
Okay, all right. You also learn some of the important steps to getting a horse ready, like grooming.
Well, first we start with a hard brush bristle, like this. And you just sweep all the dead hair away. And that just removes all the dirt and dust and layers. And then what we do is we pick their feet out and make sure that there are no stones and rocks in them.
Once the horse is ready, we are all set to check out the trails. You can either learn how to ride a horse or just take a trail ride and enjoy the view. Rides usually last from 1 hour to 2, depending on your program. But regardless of the length, you'll be sure to ride through the Los Penaquitos Canyon, experiencing an entirely different landscape than the earlier coastal views. A great way to end your day is with the golf revitalization massage at the Grand Del Mar Resort, just minutes from the Equestrian Center. It's not one that most people know about, and if you ask, it's catered towards athletes, focusing on range of motion and circulation. It's all about the health benefits associated with resetting your body after intense physical activity and repetitive motion. On this trip, we drove 120 miles. The car gets about 28 miles per gallon on the highway, and we burned about 4 gallons of gas. Prego, prego.